Business presentations in 2025 are very different from what they used to be. Back in the day, you'd walk into a boardroom, fumble with cables, wait for the giant office projector to warm up, and pray that your slides actually showed up the way you wanted. Half the time, you'd be dealing with compatibility issues, missing adapters, or a projector so old that the image looked washed out and tiny. And if you're a traveling professional, consultant, or entrepreneur, the struggle gets even worse because you're carrying your laptop, your notes, maybe even demo products, and the last thing you want is to drag along a giant projector that feels more like office furniture than a tool. That's why more and more professionals in the US are asking one question: what's the best portable projector for business presentations in 2025? Here's the hard truth. Most so-called business projectors are either way too big or way too expensive. You'll see $800 Epson projectors or $1,200 BenQ models marketed as professional solutions, but they're bulky, heavy, and designed for permanent setups in office conference rooms. On the other end, you've got cheap $70 knockoff projectors that claim portability, but the moment you connect your laptop or try to cast slides, the image looks blurry, the brightness is too low, and you lose credibility in front of your audience. And let's be real, in business, presentation is everything. If your visuals look cheap, it reflects on you. So you're stuck between overpriced equipment that's a nightmare to carry around and underpowered gadgets that make you look unprofessional. This is where the SimplifiTech CineX mini projector makes so much sense. Unlike the bulky traditional projectors, CineX is literally pocket-sized. You can slip it into your laptop bag without even noticing the weight. But when you switch it on, it throws up a bright, clear screen anywhere, on a blank office wall, in a hotel meeting room, even on the side of a building if you want to get creative. And because it has auto keystone correction, you don't waste time fiddling with angles. The picture straightens itself, which is exactly what you need when you're setting up fast before a pitch. For professionals, time is money. You don't want to waste 15 minutes trying to connect an HDMI cable or finding the right adapter for your MacBook. With CineX, you can mirror wirelessly from your iPhone, iPad, or laptop in seconds. And here's the kicker: you don't even need Wi-Fi. CineX creates its own hotspot, so your device connects directly, which means no awkward moments in client offices where you're stuck asking for the Wi-Fi password. If you're pitching in a cafe, a co-working space, or a client's living room, you're covered. And because the CineX runs Android 11 inside, you can even preload your presentation apps like Google Slides, PowerPoint, or PDF viewers directly onto the projector itself. That way, even if your laptop dies or your internet connection drops, your presentation still runs smoothly. This independence is a game changer for digital nomads, freelancers, and traveling professionals who can't afford to look unprepared. Now let's compare the experience. With a traditional projector, you're tied down to one space, one setup, and often one technician who knows how to make it work. With the SimplifiTech CineX mini projector, you're carrying your own presentation system in your pocket. Imagine walking into a client's office, pulling out a projector that fits in your hand, and projecting a crystal clear 100-inch presentation on their wall in under a minute. That not only saves you stress, it makes you look sharp, efficient, and modern. And in business, that impression is priceless. Price is another major factor. Spending $800 on a business projector feels ridiculous, especially when you're already investing in laptops, tablets, and other tools. The CineX comes in at under $100 on sale, making it one of the most cost-effective professional tools you can own in 2025. And because it's so affordable, you don't need to treat it like fragile glass. Toss it in your bag, travel with it, use it daily. It's built for real-world professionals, not just corporate IT departments. At the end of the day, if you're looking for the best portable projector for business presentations in 2025, you don't need a giant, overpriced machine. You need something compact, reliable, and impressive. The SimplifiTech CineX mini projector is that device. It's light enough to go wherever you go, smart enough to run your presentations without a hitch, and affordable enough to make sense for any professional. If you're serious about stepping up your business game, this is the projector to get. Check the link in the description before it sells out, because once you've presented with CineX, you'll never want to drag a bulky office projector again.